Okay, we're still here in lesson 18, working on puzzle number 10. Once again, the debug program often gives students a lot of trouble. Keeping in mind that the debug program is one of those things that you're typically going to set up before the draw loop. So this isn't something that you manipulate once the program is running. It's something that you're going to be doing before the draw loop. Debug is a Boolean value. So it's either on or it's off. If you turn it on, it shows kind of an outline of the shape of the sprite collider box, if you will. If you turn it off, then it's gone, and you can't see the shape anymore. It's just the sprite that you see. So in this case, sprites interact based on the size and shape of their collider, not the images that are assigned to them. You can only see the collider when debug mode is turned on. You can change the shape of the collider using the sprite.setCollider block, which lets you pick between a rectangle or circle. By default, all colliders are rectangle. And really, the collider is based on the original animation of the sprite. So you can see here I have a circle that's drawn for my coin, but the actual box that the circle's contained in is a square. And so the collider is this entire square that the picture kind of resides in. You can see as well the same size box that you have for the silver coin. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the set collider block for the gold coin and change it from rectangle to circle. And then you're going to add a sprite.setCollider block for the silver coin and choose circle for the shape of the collider. And then you're going to run the code again and see how the sprites bounce. So you can see here these circle coins, when they hit each other, they should be bouncing off and coming back towards where they came from. But because of the shape of their colliders, they are bouncing and going kind of in opposite directions. So what we're going to do is exactly what the code tells us to, or the instructions tell us to. We're going to find the sprite.setCollider, so that's right here with the gold coin.setCollider. And you can see, as they told you, it's right now as a rectangle. So we're going to change it to be a circle. So you just click on this little arrow here, and you change it to circle. And then you need to add a set collider for the silver coin. So we're going to get the set collider, making sure, of course, that you add this after you declare the silver coin variable. If you put it back up here and say, oh, well, I'm just going to do it right after I do the gold one, then the program's not going to run correctly because you haven't set up the variable yet. Remember that code is performed line by line. It goes line 1, line 2, line 3, and it's a sequential thing. So if you're declaring the variable down in line 8, as in this program, and you refer to the variable in line 7 or line 5 or whatever, then it's not going to know what you're referring to because you haven't created that variable yet. So you make sure that you put it after the variable is declared. We're going to set it as silver coin, and as they indicate, we're going to change it from rectangle to circle. And so then once we do that, you can see now the collider is the same shape as the coins. We run the program again, and we see that they do in fact bounce off of each other and go back to opposite corners instead of bouncing to these other corners here. And then we finish puzzle 10 and continue on to the next one.